Benji Claus, senior, quarterback, defensive back.
Frank Lawyer, senior, defensive back, wide out. Doug Van Horn, senior, tight end, defensive end.
Josh McCunn, senior, tailback, and weak corner.
Bobby Jennings, senior, tight end, outside linebacker.
Jason Gary, senior, tailback, defensive back.
Mike Tomochik, senior, fullback, outside linebacker.
Joe Bracone, senior, guard, linebacker.
Dave Tuttle, senior, tackle, defensive end.
Dave Heck, senior, offensive guard, defensive tackle. Hank Noah, offensive center, guard, no linebacker.
Chris Canistro, senior, offensive guard, offensive center, defensive end.
Dan Lewis, senior, wide out and DB.
Ben Toar, senior, play tight end and outside linebacker.
New Gentile Jr., wide receiver, defensive back.
Joe Petrozzi, junior, quarterback, defensive end.
Brent Ferroni, junior, wide receiver, defensive back.
Homer Rook, junior, wide receiver, defensive back.
Trevor Dennis, junior, wide receiver, defensive back.
Brandon Nice, fullback, inside linebacker.
Robbie Orsini, junior, running back, outside linebacker.
John Barklow, junior, outside linebacker, wide out. Gino Terramana, junior, guard, tackle.
Sean Coleman, center, defensive tackle.
Keith Kazmarek, junior, center, defensive tackle.
Mike Campana, junior, offense, defense tackle.
Jason Golick, junior, offensive tackle, defensive tackle. Greg Anderson, junior, offensive, defensive tackle.
Derek Thorne, I play offensive tackle and defensive tackle.
Tommy Clark, Jr., tight end, outside linebacker.
Eric Taylor, Jr., tight end, defensive back.
Chet Biggio, sophomore, quarterback, defensive back.
I'm Doug Zorney, sophomore, play wide receiver, defensive back.
Mike Sikorsky, sophomore, wide receiver, defensive back.
Brad Pavlik, sophomore, wide receiver, defensive back.
Joey Lucchino, sophomore, running back, outside linebacker.
Ryan Potzee, sophomore, fullback and outside linebacker.
Mark Menendez, sophomore, outside linebacker, wideout.
Mike Snyder, sophomore, fullback, and outside linebacker.
Matt Tornay, sophomore, guard, inside linebacker.
Matt Gould, sophomore, guard, inside linebacker.
Tom Daly, sophomore, center, inside linebacker.
Matt Money, sophomore, offensive guard, defensive end. Duke Ford, sophomore, guard, defensive end. Seth Nagy, sophomore, tackle, defensive tackle.
Chris Pierce, sophomore, tackle and defensive tackle.
Eric Allen, sophomore, tight end, defensive end.
Some sophomore, tight end, defensive end.